Hello and welcome back to another episode of LA Noire. Hope you guys are well. So thank you as usual for your support on this game, this series. It's fairly popular for the size of this channel, to be honest with you. And every single like and every single comment I get, I do appreciate it, and it does help towards that YouTube algorithm. So even if you're not one to usually comment, just leave a hello, just so I know who's watching. Anyway, without further ado, let's just jump straight back in. The Naked
187
City.
at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Well, that's quite quick. Let's get a crime scene to do with morphine. So we're just going to the murder scene, it says. I don't know where this is. Apartment address of victim. Okay. Quick change of suit to something a bit more fitting. Let's go.
What's with that getup of yours anyway? I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
Oh, I like Roy. He's funny. As per usual, I will drive there to try to initiate a street crime.
Can I ignore you some other time?
Seem distracted. We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages, the odds for and against lightning striking. Straight ahead.
All units, officers need help. Hollywood and Highland. Hollywood and Highland officers need help. 211 in progress and shots fired.
Okay, that's us.
Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Let's go there and do... Oh, well, see you there, guys. See you there.
And Hollywood and Highland officers need help. 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Shots fired. Okay. Commies, sorry.
3 guys tried to knock the place over and got jumped. Now they got a half dozen patrons and staff for insurance.
Do we know the situation inside?
2 inside covering the hostages, plus this charmer at the front door. We need to do something about him now, sir. He won't negotiate, and he'll kill this poor bastard if we don't put him down.
Okay, so he's like shoot him in the head.
Pull the trigger.
Move up!
Okay, we got him. Come out, hostages.
Hurry, there's still someone in there!
Yeah, we'll sort him out, ma'am. If I can get off, I'll get unstuck from this car. Right, where are we? Him in the head. Right, one more person to get.
Give me some cover! I know you're there.
That's it. Case closed.
Car 11K, code 4 at Hollywood First National Bank, corner of Hollywood and Highland. Suspects are down. I need an ambulance and notify the coroner.
Roger on the ambulance, 11K. All units be advised, suspects are down at Hollywood First National at the corner of Hollywood and Highland.
God, only 9. Only 9. Right, I'll see you at the crime scene then. Right, looks like we're here. Murder scene, 2:26 p.m.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Okay, thank you, Bobby.
Thanks.
Apartment 6, second floor. There's number 8. There's number 5. There's number 7. Is it an overdose?
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did.
Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with this?
Hey,
Relax,
lads. Galahad, what's his name? Galahad?
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Get to the pub.
Here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
I like Rusty. He never used the door. He never opened it normally, conventionally. It was like, right, knock it down. Kick it down. Right, Carruthers, what do you think?
Val, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest.
Well, there's a lot of pills there.
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Yeah. It looks like she was forced.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly.
It looks like she was strangled. So what was he saying? Like she didn't drain, or she was killed before she got into the bathtub?
Very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Okay. The BD killer all over again, but she's got the ring on, okay. Oh, she's been bitten as well. Bitten. We look at her arms? No, it looks like we can't. Yeah, bitten.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
This is her?
Okay, well, let's have a look around then. Let's have a look around, see what we can discover. Brush. Oh no, it's a mirror. Nope. Oh, it's a brush.
Pretty girl like that. Maybe she was having trouble with some boys, huh? Maybe she got her heart broken. Couldn't take it anymore. So she ran herself a bath and down
Okay.
some pills, and then she just drifted off.
I don't know.
So we've got some more pills
Truly, she always
here.
had so much life. So much drive.
Okay, let's zoom in if we can.
Not being very clear.
There.
Looks like barbiturates.
Barbiturates. What is barbiturates? Let me go and find out. Okay, a barbiturate is a drug that acts as a central nervous system depressant. Nice little...
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
There's a snuff box? No.
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Let's have a look, shall we? Oh.
We should speak to her doctor.
Julia
Starting
Randall.
both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Okay, it's almost like the yeah, the doctor was freely giving her all this medication. Well, that medication was a recipe for disaster, wasn't it? That's right. Excuse me, please. Can we... Oh, is this her?
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
No, nothing there. No. I guess one of these photos frames will have something.
There's been a modeling assignment.
Okay. A pretty lady, I suppose that's what. Da scene.
It's a place to start.
I'm working Tuesday 11 to 4. Come keep me company. Ask for Miss Randall. Julia. Okay, Julia. Julia Randall then is the victim.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
And from the back of this one? Nope. Nope. Okay. Okay, there we have it. There's a woman there. Who's she? We talk to you?
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe?
Who's Mr. Henderson?
I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Okay, so who's this? Oh, she's a maid and housekeeper to Julia Randall. Okay, so what do you know? Victim's state of mind.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Why would she be lying for? She's just a housekeeper. Let's just go lie to see what that invokes.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So this woman knows something, but I don't know what. Just going through the list now. She had trouble with sleep. I'm not sure what to put here, guys.
I can't stand around here all day waiting for you. Her face beneath the water? I need to do something. I can't.
So just go back to the log. Julia was obviously disturbed about something. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Stand around here all day waiting for you. Her face beneath the water?
Okay, I'm going to go for sleeping pill.
I need to do something.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pillbox, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
So why would she be hiding that for? Victor's personal life.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Again, she's either doubting or lie. Yeah, you're terrible at lying. I'm gonna go lie or doubting.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
So we know about the two men.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Well, we can't prove it, but we can talk about these two suspects. Suggestion by analysis of crime scene trace evidence. Oh, or we can say men's smoking jacket. Yeah, maybe I'll say men's smoking jacket then.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's.
Oh.
An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry. I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
Okay, what's your relationship with the victim?
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Again, she looks like she's lying again. I didn't go lying to see what, again, it comes out of it.
You're hiding something, Mrs. Reynolds. There's something about Julia's past that you don't want to tell me.
And how do you come to that conclusion, young man?
Young man.
What makes you think I know anything about her past?
I don't. Sorry, I don't. She might know about the modelling job, though.
Sorry. My mistake.
Okay, I'm going to go doubt on this one because, again, she looks like she's lying, but I can't... Okay, doubt.
Mrs. Reynolds, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
No.
Thanks, Mrs. Reynolds. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Okay, so we need to find this Henderson guy. Let's have a quick look at the our notes. So we know that the victim is Julia Randall. She's 26, and she died of a fatal morphine overdose. And this Dr. Stoneman prescribed all these pills for her. So what was her relationship with the victim? So I guess we go and see him at some point. And we know that Julia Randall had a gentleman visiting her, somebody who loved her, a Mr. Henderson. So we know there was signs of forced morphine overdose. So she wore a gold ring with a 2-carat black sapphire gemstone. So it was suggested by the analysis of the crime scene that 2 suspects were involved in her death. So she couldn't sleep, and she had lots of sleeping pills in her bedroom. And she had a prescription for a course of amphetamines. She had a modelling career, and the housemaid Virginia Reynolds testifies to a Mr. Henderson living in San Francisco. So the 3 locations we have now is Julia Randall's apartment, 5810. We have Dr. Stoneman's practice, which we need to go and see. And we have the dress store in which she bought her clothes from.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
Okay, we have to go out.
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm a Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Okay, we said to check outside. This outside or... Well, the music stopped. Maybe it's this side. Oh, right. We got to check out here then somewhere. Oh, some syrettes. Or a syringe.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
I think our work is done here.
Good looking corpse. See, wouldn't it be crazy if, like, Mal was in on it all the time, or he ended up being, like, one of the criminals at the end? Because he always seems to get things right.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
Yeah, you can learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
Alright, let's go see the good doctor. He's here somewhere. This must be on the left ear. Dr. Stoneman's practice, 2:51 p.m. So So why was he prescribing all those drugs? Here we go. 505, 5th floor.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
505. Right, let's go. Oh, we got a lift here. That's handy.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Wow, that was a quick elevator. 5 floors. Here we go, 505. H. Stoneman.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Me, sciatica. Right. Hello.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
Okay, what's your relationship with victim, Dr. Stoneman?
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Barely at all, yet you gave her all those pills. Are you serious? Let's go lie, just see what comes up.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Oh, okay. Julia 46. What's the date today?
Detective? Tell me, do you often lose focus like this?
What is the date today? Is it 47? Is it 1947? I think it might be, you know. Let's go with this a second.
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine?
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
So, additional medications.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Okay. He did say they're also used for weight loss, but why has he got his eyes gone? He looks like he's lying again. Again, let me just go lie, just to see what he gets
We
invoked.
believe Miss Randall died of an overdose of morphine. You didn't prescribe her anything else, did you?
That is a very serious allegation to level at a doctor, young man.
Everyone's calling me young man. I love it. Okay. We can't prove anything, so... Although he looks like he's lying...
Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
Exactly. Shake the tree, see what falls out. Anyway, I'm going to go date because he looks like he's lying.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Right, okay, that's it then. That's that done. Let's go to, I guess, the dress shop. Is that next? Yeah, so we got the Dacine dress store. All right. It's all right, you can get your sciatica looked at now, mate.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know.
He's just
You looked
lying.
relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
All right, okay. That's what you think. So I wonder if he was the second person who helped. You know, they said there was 2 people.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
All right, looks like we're here now anyway. To the dress store. Well, pretty much here anyway, just around the corner. Right. What's it called? Dassin. Dassin? Maybe? Dassin? Dassin? Something Frenchy anyway. Dassin.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
A few questions.
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
Wow.
She was found dead this morning.
Okay, victim's employment history. I thought she just bought addresses from here. I didn't.
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Oh, did she work for a model as wearing the dresses to advertise them? Okay. What do you reckon? To me, that looks like she's telling the truth. Let's just go lie, just to see what she says.
You weren't as shocked as someone normally is when told about a murder, ma'am. Is there something about Julia you want to tell me?
You're accusing me of lying? How dare you? What basis do you have for this kind of accusation?
We don't. I'm sorry.
Looks like I was mistaken.
Right, I'm good truth.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Okay.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson.
Heather?
Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, a wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to me.
I'm very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
Oh, it's not a black ruby, 2-carat. What was it called?
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
Well, we need to speak to this Henry, because I think Henry's been given rings to Julia as well. So, relationship with victim.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
She seems very innocent, to be honest with you. I got no reason to doubt her at all. And the fact that she's looking her straight in the eye.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Okay, informed of Mr. Henderson.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
Well, she just seemed quite shocked. Again, why was she telling the... when did this Henderson and Henry the same person? I'm going to go truth on that one. Again, I got no reason to doubt that. And she's been very, good with her eyes.
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh no. Oh, I can't believe it.
She does look genuinely
She was
shocked.
so full of life.
So I wonder if it is this Henry has done it. And he's this English gentleman. Well, he's got an English gentleman's jacket. Doesn't mean he's English himself, but... Hang on. There's a phone box there. I just want to check the phone box in case there's something we should have...
Crime scene reports might be back by now. You should check for messages.
Yeah, I will go to do that now, actually. I saw that phone box there, and I think, when they put a phone box there, it always means you should use it. Or game well.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Okay, let's go to the autopsy then. Investigate Hollywood morgue. Let's do that.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
I love the way when I turn up, everyone just runs out of the way. Alright. What does Mal want to tell us? We can get in. Morgue's this way.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
Okay, spill it out.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
Who's this?
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening, Mal.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Okay, where are we going with this then? So is he one of them? Oh, what's this harpsichord thing? Is it a harpsichord? What do you call it?
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Oh, Roy, he's funny. Right, let's go and talk to this Henry. Which possibly, I wonder if it's Henderson.
The thing was... Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
Okay, what's your relationship then with the victim?
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
So I thought he was telling a lie, but he is looking at me like he's telling the truth. I got to go intuition points, I reckon. Let's ask the community. You can always rely on the community. Doubt. Wow. They're getting a bit more scattered now. I'm going to have to go doubt then.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck-on-the-shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private? Heather won't have to know? Yes. We had relations.
So I wonder if that was his jacket then. Informed of Mr. Henderson.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Well, let's just go lie. We have the statement of the maid
Henry,
woman.
I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
She says, did she say San Francisco? Reynolds, maid Virginia Reynoldston testifies to Mr. Henderson living in San Francisco.
That's funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got me. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted money. She always wanted money. She thought she could get something from this guy.
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. Do you think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
See, I thought he was Henderson, but obviously I'm wrong on that. Okay, burglary suspect LeBlanc.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
See, now he looks like he's lying, or maybe doubting. Well, we got nothing to sort of link those two, so I think I'm going to just go straight for doubt on that.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
I got this gadget whiz guy putting recording devices in place.
Henry Arnett.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. The Fighting Sixth.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry.
Is he full of shit or what?
You've been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Okay, let's tail this Henry then. What do you reckon?
He's in that car at the lights.
Do you reckon he was one of the murderers? Do you reckon that was his smoking jacket?
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Okay, let's follow him. Let's not get too close. Not get spotted. Let's not drive like an idiot.
Are you trying to blow our cover?
Oh, turn the oh! I accidentally put the alarm, the sirens on. Okay. Right, let's not mess up this time and crash.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Okay, stopped. Where are you going, Henry? Secondhand what did it say?
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Okay, so we have to do a hold incognito following again. There's a lot of this following on this one, isn't there? So incognito, we just look at the window. If he looks around,
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Okay. Oh, incognito.
You're a real asshole.
Oh shit.
What are you doing?
Too much slack.
This has been a nightmare. I've had a few tries at this, guys, and it's a blinking nightmare. So, he crosses the street in a minute. So I think the only way to do this is if I cross the street myself.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Okay. Right, so I'm going to cross the street now. Hopefully this will be the best thing to do. I don't know. Right, okay, we might have done it this time. Hopefully. Oh my goodness me. We could go on that shoe shine in a minute.
Too much slack.
Okay.
Gotta get closer.
I don't want to get too close though. Right, let's go in the corner now. Right, let's go, 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 go. Where's he gone? There he is, right. Oh my goodness me. Let's not plug this up anymore. Oh right, what's this? That wasn't easy. Following him. He's going. He wants to go away. He wants to get out of town.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket for Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
He pawned a ring or something? Oh no. Oh, what if that's Julia's?
It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over. The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
Dearest Beverly, with love and affection, always. Jay. Right, I'm not sure where to go from here now. We need to get hold of this Henry again. There is a phone box over here. I just want to check it out before going back in the car, just in case.
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to the Hollywood station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thanks.
Okay, so we need to speak to this guy then. Patrolman Wallace. Okay, so what do we do first? I suppose we can go to the police station first and see Galloway.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus 2 dames always equals problems.
Okay, back at Hollywood Police Station. Let's see what info they got us.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Wow. Okay. Let's have a look. And see if we can... Fabergé gold cigarette case. Here we go.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Yeah, Beverly Everstrom. Black sapphire ring.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
With a pillbox. Is that one of them?
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
And a pearl ring as well, which Henry got. Yeah, here, look.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Okay. New clue contraband list. So we got 2 areas we can go to now. We might also go to the Hollywood 9th Beat and speak to this Fred Wallace, who last was to arrest that LeBlanc guy who was dead. Yeah, let's go there. Let's do that. Oh, hello. What's this about then? What's this about then?
Come on, let's give him a hand. Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Okay, so we can keep going this way then. Do we shoot him? Where's he gone? Oh, there's the other guy there, look. Okay, might be a bit of a shootout here. I do like a little shootout. Oh my god, there's quite a few of them though. Oh, the guy's there, right there, look.
Stay down.
Oh my goodness, where are you? Okay.
Stay in cover.
I don't need to stay in cover. Maybe I do, really. There's one guy going that brick that blocks. Do I shoot his foot?
Throw out the guns. Pile in, damn it! He can't get us all.
Right, I just got to find that one last guy now.
I'm wide open here.
Oh, did we get him? Maybe not. Just put your head over. Nice. Nice. I do love the little shootout, me.
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. I nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
Willie?
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Okay. Willie. Who is Willie? So our next destination then is the last listed address of burglary victim Beverly Estrom. Let's go there.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Nice house.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
Someone's playing a nice tune.
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Back in the days when the cops can drink on the job. Okay, so list of stolen items.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
Wow. I think it was worth about 10,000, wasn't it? You trying to put a fast one here? I think she fancies me. I'm just going to go intuition because it sounded like a lie because I'm sure it wasn't worth 25,000. Can I look at my notebook? Hang on a second. Fabergé cigarette case. It was actually worth 10,000, not 25,000. So I am going to say lie, I'm afraid, although I think she fancies me.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eastrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
Well, dear, I have it in my notebook here. That is actually only worth $10,000.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied?
That's what I would have done, to be honest.
Daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Okay, fine. Okay, burglary incident report.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
That terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Okay, she looks like she's telling the truth here. She's looking at me very straight on.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
I wonder if Stoneman was involved in the burglary then.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eastrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You have only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother.
Oh.
Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, Mother and Father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation!
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Wow. We're giving her a lift as well. Okay. Let's put it on the book, locations. Let's go to the Arnett's apartment. Before he heads off to Mexico.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
Put a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Say how it is, Roy.
Stay straight on this road.
Okay, big apartments here. What if there's going to be a chase on? Chauffeur service.
Let's find out who your fiance really is.
Hello?
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Okay. Thank you. Any small talk, Roy?
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Oh, he's great, Roy is. Best partner so far, I reckon. Although Galloway was quite good. Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
Stop! LAPD! Kill him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on,
Put your hands in the air.
Apprehend him, okay. Get down. Slide down, that's it. Which way did he go? The lad, I can't see where he went.
Give it up, LAPD.
Oh god, not the balancing act here. I'm not very good at this. No, other way, other way. Oh. Oh, gap. Well, just run. Run. I'm gonna get. I knew this was gonna happen. I like that Cole is so relaxed walking as well. Like he's not going to expect to get clotheslined again for the third time.
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming round, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry?
Okay, investigate his apartment. Okay, so he's got a suitcase here. With a railroad ticket to Mexico.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her?
Yeah, well, we don't need to know that. We know that anyway, don't we? And we got a watch. Oh, was that is that one of the things that was just stolen?
Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
Eh?
A graduation present from my parents.
Yeah, of course it is. Probably been stolen. I think that's it in that case, anyway. The case is closed. No, not quite yet. Oh, it is. Well, okay. Nothing else. Let's talk to you then. So, Henry, professional burglar ring.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
Yeah, of course you are. Of course you are. Let's just go lie a second.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, Detective?
Wow. Look at all these. We could say anything really, couldn't we? Fabergé case. Because oh yeah, of course, because he handed that in, didn't he, to get the money for the ticket, Mexico ticket. So we could say that.
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties, and find out where and when, and then have the guests burgled. Julia was desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
Oh. Okay. Motive for Randall murder.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have it. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
Let's just go lie again a second. I'm not sure on this one, actually.
You're lying, Arnett. I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
Why would he need to run? Why would he need to... Why would he need to run? Opens up to this train ticket. Shall I put the train ticket on it?
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me it isn't true.
It's true, dear. Get rid of him.
I wanted to marry
He's
Heather.
a bad egg.
I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. I had to pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Okay, so the identity of Mr. Henderson.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
There is no Henderson. Let's go lie again just to see what he says.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
His first burglary, I don't know. I thought we might talk to that other guy, the other copper. Who, I'm gonna have a little think about this for a second, guys. Well, on this list, there was the list of stuff he stole, or which was stole, last 12 months period, and some of the stuff that he. I'm a bit. I don't know. Should I put this one or not?
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia. She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglary.
Really?
Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Henry Arnett, you were under arrest
Henderson.
for burglary and for the
The
murder
doctor
of Julia
was Henderson.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Crazy. Okay. Roy actually thought he was telling he was lying. Right, interrogate Dr. Stoneman. Okay, is that what we got to do now? Let's have a look. Locations. Yeah, so Dr. Stoneman's practice is our next destination. Let's go there then.
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
Should have never told you that.
If he doesn't stop it, I'll die.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett, and tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
Silly man. For the love of a woman.
Oh, the practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key.
There's a window open there. I thought he might jump out.
What have I done?
Didn't see that coming.
I did. Shit. Okay. What do you do now? Look around the office then? What do you reckon then? Oh, it's a telephone here. So use the telephone. What am I doing? I'm trying to use the telephone. There we go.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646.
I don't think an ambulance will help now.
Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler.
Oh, right, okay.
Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way.
Okay, so we go Willie's apartment then. So that was the
address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
Okay, so that was the partner of what's his face? Yeah, Jimmy LeBlanc. Jimmy LeBlanc's partner. Right, let's go to Willie's apartment then. Let's go. Let's go, Roy.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful, Roy.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am.
Oh, let's have a look at
I
him.
like women as much as the next guy, as long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Man.
Thank God I didn't park there.
Yeah. Thank God you did park there. Right, let's go to Willie's then. Okay, well it's only up the road then. It's only around this corner. Which is handy. This is another long case. Oh. Brown Derby we discovered. This is the reason I drive for, to discover all the... Is it here? Okay. Willie's apartment, 1 AM in the morning. Oh wow. 1 AM in the morning, of course. 1 AM. So he's a big guy, so I hope we don't have to have a fight with him.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this side of the street.
We saw a harmonica on, what's his name, LeBlanc?
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want
I can hear. Ooh, it's getting louder. Wow. Here we go.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Oh, come on, Willie. Don't be silly. Where's he gone? Oh, he's gone. Okay, get off the... Which way now? Which way now? Which way now? Pea? Okay. Oh, he's beating me now. Hang on, Roy. Just follow Roy. It'd be easier, I think. These people always seem to run. But it gives a bit of change to the game. A bit of questioning, a bit of shooting, a bit of running, a bit of driving. It's got it all really, isn't it? Just so we don't get clotheslined again. Let's see if we can keep our hat on this time. Oh, he's right behind me, get clotheslined, don't we? Again.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is! Waste the son of a bitch!
Waste him. You just shoot him or what? How many times do you have to shoot him? Oh, here he goes. He's dead.
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today.
He's weird.
Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
That guy's weird. Right, achievement unlocked 8 million stories. Naked City. Oh, we are doing better. We are doing better. I think we're getting used to the mechanics. Look at that vehicle damage. Right. Clues found. Well, the Naked City. Clues found 16 out of 16. And questions correct 16 out of 16. So, yeah, we are doing good. Julia Randall lived fast and died young. Sending 1 man to jail and 3 to the morgue. Okay, excellent. Okay, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please leave a like. And I will see you on the next case. Ta-da. There's like an hour there.
The whole company is gone, Hank. The major is dead. We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cows still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
Shit.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Say goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Not a scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole! Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was won here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to First Lieutenant.
Wow. Anyway, see you later, guys.